Harvey is here. It formed through the afternoon, so the windwards are on alert. Meanwhile, Gert basically is still causing some problems further towards the north. Right now, the countries under tropical storm warning include Martinique, St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Meanwhile, Dominica is on its watch as they are expecting some conditions to turn thundery and stormy as they go through the next 48 hours. So basically, we will be seeing this system, which is just located towards the east of Barbados. You can just see here, it's rather larger cloud mass here, and it will be the rains that will be the major factor as the system pushes towards the west. You can just see it here. The heavy rains and the gusty winds could cause a flash flooding, as well as some rough surf, especially as it goes through between the islands. And obviously, they'll be watching that quite closely as we go through tonight and tomorrow. Now, Harvey is set to be passing through the island chain early on a Friday and going into a Friday afternoon, and obviously then heading towards the west. There's another disturbance which is just towards the northeast of Harvey, and this one is set to pass towards the north of the island chain through the weekend, but it is set to fight some unfavorable conditions here. So no development is expected through at least for the next couple of days, but we will be watching this quite closely as well. Now, what does this mean for us here? Now, Harvey poses no immediate threat to Trinidad and Tobago, but it will likely begin to unsettle conditions, especially across Tobago, as we go overnight into the early hours. So do watch out for a few showers, possibly turning heavy or thundery along the northern parts of Tobago, and a few showers expected as they go through the day as well through Friday. Meanwhile, for Trinidad, we'll be seeing a settling of conditions, at least overnight for the most part. But if you're along the northern part of the northern range, you'll likely see the clouds gathering, some showers expected here, a lot more cloudiness and showers through the morning. And obviously with this presence of this system towards the north, and also some light winds coming in from the south and some moisture around, we could be seeing a couple of thunder showers maybe erupting around the Gulf of Paria, possibly up for western Trinidad, and then down towards maybe as far south as Point Fortin and San Fernando. But for the most part, you will be seeing a sunshine and sunshine in between those showers. So looking for a mild night around 25 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 26 in Tobago. And for Tobago through the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, still expecting occasional showers to come by, a couple of them turning heavy or thundery, but most of the time we're looking for Sunday, where another bout of moisture is set to come through. So we could be seeing a bit more in terms of some activity on the end of the weekend, and then once we get into Monday, the ridge high pressure builds once more and fairer conditions return. Now, for those heading offshore, looking at a moderate chop of 1.5 to 2 meters, but the further east you go and the north, you meet those 2.5 meter wind waves out in the Atlantic, and the winds will be mostly from the south as you go through Friday, and they will also be quite light at times. So Harvey will be blocking out most of the winds as they come into Trinidad and Tobago through Friday and Saturday. So there is a Harvey set to make its way across the Windward Islands as we go overnight into Friday. Meanwhile, there's another tropical wave. This one here is not set to develop, but it is bringing some heavy rains out towards Santo Domingo and the Port-au-Prince, and it will likely translate those rains into the Bahamas as they go through the weekend. So looking therefore for Santo Domingo to still see some heavy showers as they go through tomorrow. Port-au-Prince as well, seeing a showery end to their day through Friday, and a couple of clouds are expected to pass through Kingston, but still quite hot there, 34 degrees Celsius. For the Eastern Caribbean, obviously there will be the effects of Harvey, some squally weather set to spill over into Dominica, obviously with Martinique under a tropical storm warning, and down towards St. Lucia, they'll also see those stormy rains from Harvey coming through. Tropical storm force winds expected through Bridgetown, out towards Kingstown and St. Vincent, down towards St. George's, Grenada. They could also see some squalls from time to time, but obviously most of the activity will be pushing towards their north. And Gert, as you saw there, is set to impact the UK as they go through Friday. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.